All right, good evening, everybody. Several of you have been waiting for quite some time for this show. I don't know why, but yeah, several of you have been sitting out there in the waiting room talking, chatting back and forth. That's awesome. Glad to see there's a lot of excitement for tonight's show. Go ahead and share this link out. Get as many people watching as you possibly can. We're going to have a big show tonight, really big show. We're going to show off our QSL card collections. So stick around. We'll get started here in about 30 seconds to a minute, something like that. Call your brother, call your uncle, call your mama. Get them out of bed. Tell them to turn on HamShackTV. Just like Dave said, jump in the chat. Say hello. Let us know who's all watching. All right, let's pull this old music down and let's go. Why is that stupid music still there? And why is that standby screen there? Here we are. Good evening, folks. Welcome into HamShackTV Live. It's the new name of the show, HamShackTV Live. Figured we'd change it up a little bit, you know, see how this works out. Appreciate several people watching. Guys, you would think we've got a massive special guest on here tonight or something. This is a huge number to start the show with. And as I say that, it's starting to trickle down. So that's all right. We've got some of your favorite faces in ham radio joining us tonight. We are simulcasting live on Tortoise Overland, KE6GAE, the Hillbilly Ham, as well as the Ham Radio Guy. So I appreciate you guys if you're watching from there. This is HamShackTV. We are originating on the HamShackTV channel. But anyway, we appreciate everybody being here. Let's go ahead and bring in our panelist tonight. And we've got a new addition to the panel as well, a new regular addition, so to speak. So let's go ahead and bring in the group of guys here. We'll start off with my ex officio producer, Marvin, W0MET, the Ham Radio Guy podcast. Appreciate you being here, buddy.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it.
We've got all the way from Goat Wrangler Estates, Andy, N0APX.
I thought we were supposed to be some of their old favorites here. I'm not sure that I qualify.
Maybe not as old, but definitely a favorite. Let's bring in the Hillbilly Ham. Dave's in the house. He's muted. I'll warn him up front. Because I saw that coming.
I sure was. And Andy, you better watch it with them old comments. You know, you're not very far from me.
Are we talking age or distance here, Dave? Because I might combat you on that statement depending on which way you answer.
No, I said you better watch about them old statements.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
very far from you. I'm saying in age or distance. I'm not
distance. My youngest daughter's older than you, Andy.
I think Dave is threatening to come down there and give you a spanking, Andy.
I think
I know he is.
Yeah. Be good, Grandpa. Don't do it, Grandpa.
I can see
Marvin,
Dave
you ain't
now
that much
waving the
younger
belt. Oh, speaking of a spanking with a belt, here's Michael N3 Tortoise Overland.
God bless America. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, all. We love you. We mean it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Do we really?
This is just too damn much.
We say we love them, and then we put them through this.
I mean, we've gotten 2 minutes into the show, and we've already gone full clubhouse. So
Dave's not going to stick around.
Speaking of Dave, everybody, welcome to HamShackTV Live. Our newest regular member of the panel is KB5UTY, K-Booty, as they call him, Dave.
So I just have a picture of the other Dave with a switch in his hand chasing Andy, and it's hilarious.
So I remember as a child, every other weekend I would stay the weekend at my grandmother's house about 50 miles away, and I can still to this day, she's still alive too, but I can still to this day hear her tell me, "You better mind or I'm going to go get a hickory." Y'all know what a hickory is, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Hickory
Yeah,
switch.
but they didn't threaten that they were going to go get it. They
They
told
made you
me
go
to
get it.
go
Yeah.
get mine,
And you go get the skinniest one out there and just die.
and then it'd be worse.
You might as well get a fishing pole after that one.
It's a little bit more aerodynamic.
So, Josh, I think we have some business we have to take care of first before we get too far here.
I'm
We've
glad
got-
you reminded me, 'cause I haven't had to do this in a while.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got that's
Viper
cool.
1544, brand new member of the channel. You know what that means?
Florida man.
Oh Lord, here we go. Play the clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Viper, brand new channel member. Thank you for your subscription. And don't know what level you're subscribed as a member, but we appreciate it anyway.
Your button got some stage fright there.
I don't know. I don't have any idea.
So our second item of business is going to be, we have Dave UTY and Dave GAE. So we got to figure out, we're going to call Dave or Dave 2.0. So
We can't copy Jason.
No,
How about
no.
Dave 1.5?
No, we'll just call Dave the mesh dealer.
All right, that'll work.
Oh, God bless.
works too.
Well, I mean,
They just call me hillbilly.
I call you. You know what?
Yeah,
I just remembered. I didn't call you Super Dave.
For
This week.
Dave.
Nope, you sure didn't.
I think we need to stick with Super Dave for Dave.
Yeah, I think we'll just call that Super Dave. That's how we're going to specify the two difference. Yeah, I think that'll work. So
Super Dave.
Super
and the
Dave
other
and
Dave.
aerodynamic Dave.
Awesome. Let's grab the chat here. We got Jason. Jason's in the house. Jason Lockwood. Good to see him in the house. Ramp Rat member for 5 months. I believe that deserves a clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Appreciate your membership and friendship as always, Jason.
Hey, Jimmy, it is a badge of honor.
Who's Jimmy?
PRK Radio.
Oh, PRK Radio. Let's
People's Republic of Korea.
oh Lord. Is that the north or is that the south?
That would be the North.
Okay. I don't think they allow him.
Or no, that's
do they?
DPRK. That's
Democratic
DPRK.
Republic of Korea.
Oh Lord. Let's see who all we've got here going in the chat before this thing just gets canceled altogether at this rate.
not quite.
So goodness gracious, this chat is longer than it normally is on a regular night. So this is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Shannon KC1 OHT's in the house. Good to see you, Shannon.
Thank you for joining, Shannon.
Tortoise. Why am I talking to Tortoise? He's right here in front of me. Let's see here. Scrolling on down through. Chris N3WER is in the house. Kelly W0UQJ saying good evening to all, but specifically saying good evening to Dave. Which one, though? That's the best question now.
Yeah.
That
Let's
one.
see.
Very specific.
That one.
Rabbit Ham's in the house. Hey, T.O. Let's see here. Good group of people in here tonight, y'all.
Yeah, there is.
Prep Ham Paul. Prep Ham Paul, good to see you, buddy. You come on anytime you want to, by the way. We'll get you a link if you want to come with us.
Hey,
we are broadcasting. Go ahead.
You can send him a link. I already talked to him, and he's in your Discord now. So if you want to pop him a link, he might hop on in a little bit.
Is he in show prep?
Not yet.
You'd have to add him to that.
Yeah, I put a note in there for you, but yeah.
Hey, Paul, if you see my Discord, if you send me a DM on Discord and I'll send you the link. Speaking of which, what was that? I can't tell what his emoji is.
It's
I thought it
the
was a
new
Statue of Liberty for a
Facebook,
minute, but
or not Facebook, but
right,
YouTube
70
emojis on your phone. They've got some weird ones.
He just
tried to
said
do
he
smiley
can't
faces.
tonight. Next time.
okay, no
Yeah.
problem. No problem. Let's see here. We are broadcasting internationally tonight. Colin and VK's in the house. Good to see you here tonight. Jason, KD2UDR. Let's see. Terry with a tango, I might add. Some of you folks don't know what I mean by that, but when Terry checks into a net, it's always KQ4 MDM, Terry with a tango. Good to see Terry with us. PRK Radio. Let's see here. I think I'm getting back down to the bottom of the list here. Oh, and T.O. wants his clip, so we'll play it.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right, let's.
He works here, but he still is a channel member, so appreciate
Hey,
it.
I've got 6 people watching my channel right now. I'm enthusiastic.
There you go. Appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody that's watching on all the simulcasting channels tonight. We just going to reach the masses as best we can. The Iron Bunny Chronicles is in the house. Greetings from sunny Montgomery, Alabama, home of Saturday's Hamfest. W9 EGL. Robert, good to see you. Let's see here. I think we got it caught up. All right. So tonight's big good Lord. You want now Dave wants to play the clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right, let's.
Appreciate the support. I bring him on as a panelist, and all of a sudden now he's throwing money. Oh well, I guess paying for the seat on the panel. I don't know.
Pay your dues. Pay your dues.
Pay the dues. I know I watch another live stream, and this is not ham radio related, but I watch another live stream that kind of introduced me to StreamYard, which is the platform that we broadcast on.
Mm-hmm.
But it's called Talking Balls, and they've got this tradition. I don't know how in the world they pull it off. Yes, it's Tennessee football. Sue me. But they've gotten this trend started to where they have a door fee. Like people are just automatically super chatting right off the top of the show with a $5 door fee. I don't know what that is. Y'all don't need to do that, but it's crazy what people do.
Yeah,
But,
you do. You need to do a door fee.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to deny it, but I'm not going to ask it. You know, whatever. Y'all do what you got to do. If you feel so inclined, please do enjoy the super chats and the channel memberships. They are
Hey,
available.
Josh,
Yes.
we have a new technician here. Viper, he's a new member to the channel. He just put in that he's a new technician.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, Andy, how about some fireworks?
There we go, fireworks. I'm afraid I'm going to get the wrong answer here, so I'm scared to ask. But Viper, just out of curiosity, who did you study with?
Speaking of the fireworks, when we have a new hammer and upgrade, I have a little sound effect.
Yep. We got
There you go.
fireworks
Good.
and bell, both for you. There you go. Double fireworks.
Yeah, you got your. Oh, I bet he doesn't have his call yet.
He probably
Government
doesn't have
shutdown.
his call yet. Poor
Probably
guy.
not.
Yeah, damn it. My buddy took his license a couple weeks ago at Nearfest, and he's like, dude, I am so disheartened because I don't have my call yet. I said, just hang on, just relax, you'll get it.
Government will open up someday again.
Yeah, there's so many hams out there that have or tested hams that are just so disenfranchised right now because yes, people can't get their shit together. Yes, I said that. Sorry, Josh.
Damn it, I'm already demonetized, and we're only what 11
No,
minutes
we're
in?
30 seconds in. We're past 30 seconds.
No, and I see some folks in the chat. Just be aware if there is folks that are taking their license for the first time, or they're upgrading in this period of time because of the government shutdown. nothing's getting processed by the FCC right now.
Now,
So
I will say that we've come across this question a lot at Ham Radio Prep, and we're getting sick of the questions because people are getting sick of the government, and it's getting. I shouldn't say we're getting sick of the questions, but they're getting a little frustrating because people are frustrated almost at us over the. They're like, it's not our problem, it's the government. But there is actually a workaround where you can go ahead. A lot of VEs have set up where you can go ahead and take your test now, even if you don't have an FRN yet. And you can take your test now. You can get your FRN after the government opens back up, and they'll just process your test through with your new FRN number. So,
speaking of that, if you do study, I recommend Ham Radio Prep. We all do here. Ham Radio Prep's a great way to get your studying done so that you can learn how to get your license. And they're so confident that it can help you pass your exam. They do offer money back guarantee. See website for details. Got a 10% coupon code for you if you do want to go that route. It's HamShackTV at hamradioprep.com. Anyway,
we got
Andy,
a lot of
question for you.
there, so check us out.
I got a quick question for you, Andy, and maybe somebody else on the other channel knows this as well. But so you have all these new hams that can't get their license, and if you're upgrading, you can just do the / whatever you need to for your license.
Stroke AE.
Well, exactly, whatever those are. But the real question is, if your license expired, let's say September 30th or October 15th or November 3rd, it's like you can't renew your license right now either. And so I know I want to say there's a grace period out there, but I mean, because the government shutdown right now, they can't even renew their license, even if it came expired right now. So, which kind of sucks too for them. But
I hadn't even thought about renewals.
Yeah. So you got renewals out there.
They'd be in the same situation.
Now, this is not an official position whatsoever, or my recommendation. And please don't sue me if something goes awry here. But
no, we'll just sue
shut
James.
down. What are they going to do to you?
Well, right. I mean,
you're trying to renew and can't.
But Andy, my luck would be one of them sad hams that I've fought for the last 30 years would hear me on the air and report me.
Right. But my question is, there a grace period?
I think there's
a 2 year. You got 2 years before your license.
Yeah, but
is fully expired.
you cannot
But you
transmit.
cannot
after
transmit.
After it
You
expires.
can't transmit.
You
That's
have
right. You
2
can't
years
transmit
to
on
renew
that
your
time.
license. Yeah, without with
Yep.
it
As
before
soon
you
as it
lose
expires, you can no longer transmit. But you got 2 years grace
that's
period.
One day. Okay.
To
Yeah,
renew.
thank you, N3WR. So,
Hey, Marvin, how cold is it there?
no, it's probably in the 50s.
Well, I don't know. You've been frozen for like 3 minutes.
Oh,
It's dude, I don't know what you're talking about. It's 39 here, and I'm only a 2-hour drive from you. So
I got my heater on. Oh, my audio's coming through, right?
Yeah, your audio's
you're
fine.
fine.
You're just your picture's frozen.
you
It's
just
a pretty
the
good
man
picture.
behind
You
the
look
curtain.
pretty.
Yeah, it kind of.
Oh, it changed.
No,
Now
it's
his
really.
fingers. Hey,
Let me see
now
what's
you're
going
eating
on.
your finger.
Yeah, I see that.
And melting into your background.
Wow.
He started thawing.
I'm melting. Oh, let's see what's going
Oh,
on.
and I see Terry in the chat. I don't know if you saw it last week, Josh. Boy, but he's giving me all kinds of. He was on a roll, and then he talked about how bad the Vols were going to spank my Sooners.
Oh God!
The first half, I'll admit, the Sooners tried to did everything to give the Vols that game.
Yep. I don't know.
And the second half, then it all changed.
And thanks for joining us tonight, Dave. Hope you have a good.
Yeah, I was just sitting here.
Yeah, we've
thinking
been
poor
completely
Dave's down there
derailed
like,
tonight.
Josh, I thought you said this was a ham radio panel I was joining.
Ooh, Marvin's in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck happened here. Trying
It's
to
that T-Boot camera.
Terry has a really good point. Oklahoma did not beat Tennessee. Tennessee beat Tennessee, and that is the God's honest truth.
No. Maybe in the first half, but the second half, Oklahoma owned Tennessee.
I don't know if I could agree with that.
Here we
Fourth
go.
quarter.
Here we go.
The late in the fourth quarter, they couldn't pull it off. They had a really good looking comeback coming, and they just blew it.
How about those Dodgers?
Let's
How
get
about
off
them
sports
Dodgers?
before we chase Dave off.
Well, I don't know. Dave's got a Texas shirt on. He's probably down there cheering for Arch Manning.
Well,
You a
okay.
Longhorn fan, Dave, or you an Aggies fan?
Yes, both. I lean more Aggie than Longhorn, but both. I am stuck in San Antonio right now, which is University of Texas, along with Austin. But I have a company that is the entire leadership team are all Aggies, so I have to be able to. Yay, team! Either way.
You're just kind of stuck in the SEC now. I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless.
What else is going on? Have we missed anybody?
No,
I
we
guess
derailed a long time ago.
We
Yeah.
kind of did.
I don't think Dave said anything, and he's the newest
Yeah, we
member
haven't
of the
even done a
panel.
round table yet.
Well, Dave, how about this? Dealer Dave. That's it. Dealer Dave. That's what we're going with.
He's a dealer, dude.
Why don't you tell everybody about what you do, folks? I know you've been on here before with Seed Studios, but why don't you let everybody know that may have not been here before what you do with Seed Studios and all the
All right,
quality mesh-tastic products you got.
Yeah. I had my license for 4 years now. Was a GMRS guy. Figured that I got way past what GMRS would allow. Went for ham. Been playing ham radio ever since. First contact, I loved it, was Slovenia. It was Giannis, which everybody knows Giannis. But I didn't at the time. And it was a G90 with some speaker wire strung up on my backyard. My first contact with Giannis in Slovenia as a general. And I was hooked ever since. Or as a tech.
That's Sierra 51 Delta X-ray.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he's on, everybody knows because
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of station he's got. But besides that, playing ham radio. I'm the vice president of our ham radio club here in Medina County. That's what got me into Meshtastic. Is we actually use it as another layer of communication for IMCOM. Through doing that, Seed Studio, I still don't exactly know what my title is, but I'm their dealer. I'm the guy that goes to the ham fests with Meshtastic stuff and sells their products. Very good products. This is probably the most popular device.
I've got one.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I wasn't
It's
quick
so
enough on
cute.
the trigger for you.
It's amazing how well that stupid thing works.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just has a little dipole antenna right along the top of it here. And it's amazing how that little dipole will operate, even in your pocket or hanging off your belt clip. It's kind of nuts. Since then, they've come out with the L1 and the solar node. They're really stepping up their game. And just right now, we're having issues with tariffs and shipping. So get them when you can because it's bursts of stuff as they come over on container. Beyond that, I'm going through, it's been a crazy year. Got separated in April, divorced in June, moved into this place in April. And when my lease is up in April, I'm going full time in an RV and I'm going to travel the country. So I went from having everything to having nothing to buying everything again because that's not what I thought I needed to now downsizing to the exact bare minimum of what I need to be able to live and travel. So I totally spaced taking before and after videos and pictures of what my life looked like when I had everything in this house and what it's all being downsized to. But I am going to start a video series on downsizing from having a household full of stuff, 1,300 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath duplex, to living in less than 400 square feet and how to make it work. So
Are you getting a storage unit to package some stuff, or are you just getting rid of everything?
Nope. Kids have cleaned me out. They have all claimed all of my furniture because it's all less than a year old and expensive. So they're excited. And then a lot of the stuff that I have that I don't want to go through trying to sell a bunch of stuff. So every couple of weeks, I fill up some totes and I bring it to the next ham club meeting and let the guys pick through it. And whatever's left in the tote at the end of the day after the meeting, it gets dumped. And then I start, going in the trailer. I actually measured out everything. I haven't bought the trailer yet. I'm not going to buy it till the end of February, but I actually got to go look at a couple of them and measured everything out. So now trying to figure out how to take a ham shack and fit it, a ham shack / office, and fit it into a bunkhouse slide out in this trailer, right? And then taking all of the stuff that we all acquire as ham radio operators and condensing it down to a 72 by 36 by 28 foot space, because that's all I have for storage.
Hey, Dave, get with Grouch on M1OG and look at his videos of how he built. He doesn't have a slide out; it's permanent.
Yeah,
but same thought process.
Yeah, Grouch and T.O. I've been.
I was going to say T.O. is
Yeah,
also, but he had that. He's got that nice big area up in the front in the box.
Yeah,
where he took all the bunks out completely.
Yeah, and that's what I'm doing in mine. Is I'll in the back, the bunkhouse is off the back, and it's got a slide. The slide side of it, ripping out the bunk and the little couch thingy that they have underneath of it, and then finding a desk that'll fit, which will be delivered tomorrow. And that's one of the things I'm doing right now is my thought process. I'm very analytical. So it's that desk space that I'm going to have. I'm going to start living in that desk space now. Even though I won't be moving into the camper till mid-March, start living in that desk space now. Have all of my stuff condensed, my ham radio stuff in totes like it would be stored in the RV. Going through my closet, and I went from a huge walk-in closet to I have a 14-foot closet on the left side of the bed, 14-foot closet on the right-hand side of the bed, and a 36-inch closet across from the bed. So anything I want to hang up has to fit in those spaces. Then I've got drawers for like jeans and underwear and socks and t-shirts and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the whole thought process of going through and methodically and logically downsizing into an RV where I'm going to not do what most people do and just jump in the RV and start traveling and realize they didn't do anything they needed to do. So, yeah, that's Dave. Got a lot going on.
Well, I certainly hate to hear about the separation of things, but you know what I hear whenever you tell your story? Freedom.
Yes.
Yes.
Enjoy. And
don't say that too loud, Josh. You have ears in the house.
She's asleep. at least I hope she's asleep by now. I remind you, this show is for entertainment purposes only. No. Anyway, folks, in some of the channel, this is kind of different with all the simulcasts going on. One thing I want to focus on with my audience specifically, we're watching on HamShackTV. I don't know who's all watching on what channels tonight, but everybody you see on your screen here, go subscribe to them. These guys, I'm very fortunate and blessed to have 8,900 subscribers now. These guys, they need your help. Go subscribe to all these guys, the Ham Radio Guy podcast, N0APX Antennas, World Radio League, and Ham Radio Prep YouTube channels. Dave, do you have a YouTube channel?
I do. KB5UTY-Dave.
KB5UTY-Dave. Go get his.
Stick it in the private chat, Dave.
Right.
Tortoise Overland, go check out his channel. Make sure you hit subscribe there, as well as Dave, KE6GAE, the Hellbilly Ham. It used to be T Hellbilly Ham, but we fixed that earlier. But
we caught it last week, just couldn't fix it in the middle of the stream.
That's right. All right, so tonight we are talking QSL card. Boy, I pissed somebody off. They left already. Who was it? It was Marvin. He'll be back.
Wow.
Tonight we're talking QSL cards. This was a fun idea that Marvin had. I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. But we've never talked about QSL cards on HamShackTV Live. So I have my QSL card here. I won't reveal it just yet, but I don't have a wall of QSL cards. I have a book.
Oh,
I've
that's
got one
really
too,
handy.
yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
My
That's
wife
really
would absolutely strangle me if I hung these on the wall. I mean, it was hard enough to let me put my awards on the wall behind me. But I figured we'll kind of go around the horn, and I don't know if everybody here has their QSL card handy, but show off our QSL card, and then maybe just go through our collection and show off some of our favorites. And I'll start off here and let everybody see mine. That's upside down. You may get that in the mailbox upside down, but it's actually this way. Nothing HamShackTV on this edition of the QSL card. I made these before the YouTube channel exists, so my next batch of QSL cards will have HamShackTV on them. But picture of me superimposed against Cade's Cove there and all that good stuff. And if you do work me on HF, if you QSL me, not only do you get a QSL card, but you also get a couple of HamShackTV stickers. So keep that in mind if you do work me on HF. All right. Who's first? Let's go to Andy. You're next in line next to me.
There you go. This is reversed, isn't it? Hold on. See if I can flip my
Nope.
camera.
We could see it.
Right.
But it's like reversed, isn't it? The
No.
award and everything.
Nope. N0APX Missouri.
Okay, it's reversed on my side. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so yeah, this is also, I'll probably also update mine to include the World Radio League logo on here eventually. But yeah, this is what you'll get if I send you a QSL card. So feel free to send me one. I haven't got all of mine responded to, but send me one. Put a please QSL on there, and I'll see if I can get you one in the mail. These are really handy because I just printed out postcards. So the back, all I have to do is slap an address sticker and a stamp on it and throw it in the mail. So very, very handy there. And yes, Dave, I do have part of my collection with me. Or Josh, I'm sorry, if you want to go through those in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll circle back. We'll show off ours first, and then
absolutely.
Then we'll do the other. Super Dave, your turn.
I don't have a QSL card design right now, but my backdrop here and my banner that's on my YouTube channel, I'm going to incorporate that as the background and do a couple more things. I just don't have one designed right now.
Yeah, we'll forgive you this one time.
Come back to me in a minute. I'm pulling mine up right now.
That leaves Dealer Dave.
So this is mine, and I am backwards.
Cool.
Nope, yours is right on my screen too.
Okay, so
Yep,
right on my screen.
right on mine too.
So that's mine. That's actually that skull is about 18 feet tall from ground to the top of that antler at
That's
one of
so
the ranches out in West Texas. So thought it was really cool. Took a picture of it.
I know where that skull is.
So I don't remember exactly where it was, but I drove by it and I saw it, hit the brakes. I was going from one job site to another, hit the brakes, spun around, took a picture of it, and I've only passed by it like 3 times so far, heading that direction, far West Texas. So
interesting. Hit the chat here real quick, and we'll catch up with the other two here. Terry says, I have a large binder of QSL cards, awards, and manuals. I don't have manuals in my binder, but I do have awards in there. Chris says, I thought Josh at HamShackTV AA4WX was losing his love for ham radio on his last radio. I think it's supposed to say video. Guys, I've been fighting this in the comments. Watch the video.
That's what happens when you use clickbait titles.
I'm not proud of it, but I have to admit, if it's what I got to do to get you people to watch my videos, it's what I have to do.
Apparently, it's not getting them to watch the videos.
Well, that's true too.
That's what you get for using that AI.
That's fair, Andy. But goodness gracious, I've got people in the comments saying you don't have to. The headline was "I quit ham radio," and I did quit ham radio. I quit ham radio about 4 years after I got my license. So it wasn't wrong, but everybody took it as I'm done. I quit. I'm out. No, I was telling that story of burnout and then coming back. But anyway, watch the dang video. What was I talking about? Oh, let's see here. KF8 EYE's in the house. Good to see you. I made that logo for you. Well, ChatGPT made that logo for you, but I remember sending that to you. Very nice. Good to see you with me here tonight. Well, Viper's been here, says nice. Terry says, who does Hillbilly Ham get to do spelling on his QSL cards? That's a good question. It'll be T Hillbilly Ham on the card. And it'll probably be Billy spelled with an IE.
You know what? I'm going to change my channel name now. I'm going to spell it that way just for you, Josh.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Chris says, can I design one for you, Davey? I don't know if I've heard you called Davey. Maybe that's what we'll go with over Super Dave.
Oh, no. There's most of the time I'll just say you can call me anything, but don't call me late for supper. Oh, no, we got a problem with Davey.
Come on down to Davy Jones's locker. I don't know. Chris says, just send me a few images and what you want. Prep Him Paul says, Tortoise has an amazing shirt. Let's take a look at that shirt if I can figure out how to pull him up here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is an amazing shirt. The auto track cut the bottom of it off, but we see Ragchew. Yep, there it is. It's just
I like
handle.
that. That looks sharp.
That
looks
is
really
sharp.
Very cool shirt.
Yeah,
Good
I like
job,
Paul's
Paul.
shirts.
Good job, Paul.
See, that's what happens when you follow Paul's channel. He sends you a shirt. Hint, hint.
Yeah, hey, wait a minute, Paul. Now you're in trouble. I follow your channel. Where's my shirt?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Chris agrees and calls me, yep, clickbaiter. I'm not going to read that word. And Andy says, Josh, clickbaiter. Andy, mouse baiter.
Mouse baiter.
Let's see here.
Go check out the World Radio League live stream from 2 weeks ago if you don't get that reference.
Yes.
Terry will get that.
And Paul says, good thing I'm not on tonight. It's never a good thing. You're supposed to be here, Paul. Oh, well. All right. Who have we not gotten to yet? Marvin, you were digging on yours, weren't you?
I did. And I put it in I'm going to post it. I don't have a physical card right now. They're on order. So,
Okay.
but this is my newest one I just did. So you can show it on the screen.
Oh, I didn't see it down there.
Yep. No, that's all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
Very
I
cool.
love that.
You got WFDA down there, too. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
considering I'm the
Maybe
president,
I ought to add the
I
WFDA
probably
logo to
should.
mine too. Is that allowed, Marvin? If I add the WFDA logo to mine too, that's a cool logo.
It is. I really like it myself. It's good. I think we've done really well with our bear logo. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's what we inherited, but we made some modifications to the bear because initially the backpack was on the bear, but it was just sitting on his back, and we actually added the straps and things like that. So
there you go.
we made a few modifications, but yeah, it's a cool card. I really like that. Only reason I do a front card like this is because, well, I'll get to that when we talk about QSL.
Hey,
cards.
this is awesome. Look what he's got pulled up on his tablet there.
Yeah.
Hold on, what tablet?
Huh?
On my iPad.
On
It's
his
World Radio
iPad
League.
there on his QSL card. Look at that. Look at that app there on his QSL card on the iPad there.
Oh.
World Radio League.
Oh, I'm looking ever like, what the hell is he talking about?
That's
It's
what-
on the
I
card.
Figured out what he was talking about too.
Yeah,
so
it's
don't
on the
feel bad.
card. Look at this. Everybody who everybody who gets one of his QSL cards. That's incredible. Great marketing, Marvin. Thank you.
Absolutely.
I tell you what, Andy, he can put WFD. You can put WFDA on yours. He'll put World Radio League on his.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's right.
Well, WFDA
cool.
was like the first contest I ever participated in, so I kind of have a soft spot in my heart for it.
So you're only
Aw.
doing a one-sider there, Marvin.
Yeah, it's a one-sider, and I'll get into that in a few minutes when I do talk about my QSL cards. So
Okay. Who else are we missing? Michael, I guess.
Well, my dad and I had a combo QSL card. I just went upstairs to go look for them. I still have a stack of them. My dad passed away a few years ago, so it's kind of like, yeah, nobody's it. So I've got to redesign it. But it was just a really simple. It just had both of our call signs onto it.
I got a couple of people I can refer you to for getting great designs done. So
I got Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I pointed out earlier. Chat GPT is getting really, really good with graphics. I mean, that logo that EYE is using.
Really cool.
Yeah.
He was in Josh's, I believe it was Josh's Discord, asking about a logo, and I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna throw this out here, and he apparently liked it. He's using it. So
Just look at Dave's background over here, Dave. Where did that come from?
Not Chat GTP.
No.
Let me see. Let me see if I can get that logo out of there. You see it down in the bottom where
That little star.
it's not supposed to put a watermark?
Is that Grok?
Gemini put a watermark on my design.
So let me interrupt the flow of QSL cards for a minute now that we're on the topic of AI. So to let everybody know that wasn't here last week, last week I was in California for the Adobe Max conference, and they're enhancing one of their products called Firefly, which is their base AI product for image generation. Well, now it's going to have video also.
Oh,
but not only are they sticking with their Firefly AI model, they have now signed agreements with Google, with 11 Labs, and OpenAI.
really?
So this is going to be, Adobe is going to have the most powerful image generator.
I still
out there.
refuse to pay
Yes.
monthly subscription for it.
Well, I'm fortunate where my employment is, but yes, it's remarkable. When I also talk about video generation, let's say you record a clip that's too short, you can extend that clip.
Wow.
Let's say you cut off a word out of what you were saying or something, you can extend that clip and it'll figure it out what it's supposed to be.
That's
It's
crazy.
the most unreal stuff I've ever seen in my life. But
That's scary.
you're just wait. The deep fakes are coming. I mean, you
Yeah.
think the deep fakes are bad now? Just wait.
That's the scary part of it. It's just how much they can generate and do without having to,
As it is now,
Really?
to look
Yeah.
through like YouTube shorts, and a third of what you see is
Oh, Sora. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Although some of them are hysterical.
They
I've
are.
got to admit. There's this old black lady that's beating the hell out of a raccoon on her garbage can that I just will watch on repeat. It's so funny. And that's Sora. And then the cats and the dogs that are lying on the front porch during the thunderstorm and lightning hits really close and they jump clear through the ceiling. That's just hysterical. Anyway, we're going down a rabbit hole with AI. We can do that.
Yeah,
And
that could be a whole nother episode.
for some reason, we have a toadstool from Jason, so appreciate the toadstool. All right,
Colin.
hey Colin, let's see what Colin's got here. Are you getting the refunds from Microsoft who charged for AI in 365, or is it only Australia getting a refund? You're probably talking about Copilot, and I've not heard of anything like that here.
No.
I don't even know that they were charged for it.
I've got Copilot, and mine's free through my work, so I don't know.
Yeah, same here.
I turned Copilot off on everything. It was driving me up a wall.
You are very anti-AI, aren't you, Dave?
No, I'm not. But every time I popped around, Microsoft had it popping up. That's why I turned it off.
Hey, Josh, I'll make you happy though.
What's up?
I've got Copilot on my Apple.
Because actually,
That breaks my brain to
Yes.
think about.
Copilot for writing was beating them all. But people don't realize everybody thinks Copilot is Microsoft's. It's OpenAI's back in.
Yeah.
They spent over $15 billion with OpenAI and ChatGPT to develop AI. And they've
I
just
have a
kind of
great QSL card collection, Josh. No, I'm kidding.
No. Yeah, let's jump back. Let's just jump back to that anyway. Prep Ham Paul says chiropractors on old people. I don't get it. Maybe I missed something there.
I think I missed something too. I saw that. I wasn't sure.
Colin says they added a fee for it, even if you didn't want it. So hidden fees. That makes sense. All right, let's get into QSL cards because I've got a bunch in this book that I'm really excited to share. My camera may end up getting a little bumpy when I do some of these, but I'm going to start with. Actually, no, I'll just pull them on out. The first QSL cards that I got that I was super, super freaking excited about were these. Let me blow up my screen here.
Cool.
Cool. Let's see here. Which one? The top one, this one you're seeing right here. This is the Canadian coronation station whenever King Charles was crowned. Really, I worked hard for that one. And this one was so long ago. It was to
nice.
radio station WX4KXT. That was before I changed to AA4WX. But it says on the back, thanks for the QSO, God save the king. So, and then this one's even more meaningful. Same thing, but this is the British coronation station. Golf
Nice.
Bravo 23 Charles.
Very cool.
Worked nonstop. Like that was the most sought after pileup I've ever heard in my life. Who's next?
I got a stack of them here if you want me to go through them quick, unless somebody else is.
Yeah, we can just round robin if you want to show a couple and then take a break.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got let's see here. I've got a whole stack of them here. I've got a couple of my favorites here. I think this is one of my earliest ones, and it's like it's for a VHF contact, but this is like one of the very first ones I ever got, and it's to KF0MCX. That was my original call before I changed it. So that was like my first ever QSL card, if I remember correctly. And that was really cool. And then I got a couple more here. I got this. This is like my favorite just because of the way it looks. But I love this WC8K card. This one's really, really cool. This one really cool. Was let's see here. This one was 20 meter single sideband. I can't remember what I was on. He was on an FT891. So very cool. And then this is really cool. I'm not sure where my other one is, but I think I've got 2 of these. This is 3 Golf Zero Yankee Alpha. This is the Easter Island DXpedition.
Cool.
And what's really cool about this is they'll put all of your QSOs with them on one card. And I actually worked them, I think 4 different times with KF0MCX. That was just when I was learning CW as well. So here I did 3 times with single sideband and once with FT8 with KF0MCX. And in the middle of that, I changed my call sign to N0APX and worked them like 2 or 3 more times with N0APX on like CW and I think maybe single sideband. So I was able to actually get a couple of cards out of that. So that was really, really fun.
That's really cool.
That's cool. That's cool. Who's next?
I'll go. I got a couple. So first one I thought was kind of cool. This is from I may have to take my blur off real quick, but this is from Don Wilbanks. Everybody probably knows him as the voice of Amateur Radio Newsline. So that's a tattoo that he has on his arm. So that's his call. That's his card on the back. This one's always kind of unique. It's the welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada sign. And no, it does not have those pictures that you might find on the street. It's just a regular QSL card. So it just not, down there, doing the old flapping. So I've got a couple of them here that kind of have like a train and submarines on them. My camera's going to pick one. It's going to blur the one. Anyway, it's got the submarine stuff that got, so people do some really interesting things with QSL cards. And, maybe they're a metal train collector and they just find old trains or something. But, it's what I find unique about QSL cards is some of them have really, really great pictures. And, people have taken some phenomenal stuff. Some people have their antennas and they're doing an up view towards their multiple stack of antennas that they have. I had one guy that I was trying to find his card because he's like W6 MET, I think it is. So he's, he tries to find all the METs out there he can. And
Nice.
that's been kind of a goal of mine to try and find some of those more as well and get them on the air and meet with other ones that have similar call signs to you in all the different regions, because there's obviously W1, MET, and stuff out there. But people put the Poto logo on there. I had the Winter Field Day on mine, and a lot of people add their Ole Miss number to it and other things that they've got, maybe an Aries symbol or something like that. So I mean, there's just the things you can do with your QSL card and how you want to find it. I mean, I've went through a couple iterations. I have. Let's see if I can find my other one right here real quick. There it is. Here is my actually old one I had. This is actually when I was in Tennessee, and so I made it in the state of Tennessee, and had my club logo, which I created that club logo too up in the corner. It's Rutherford County with a cannon, and so the Stones River battlefield is in that county. So that was kind of an old one I had as well. But I've kind of been using this one. Just put my new address in Southampton, Mass here on it. But, that one's, again, I just did one side. I don't do a two-side card. And the reason I do that is because what I do is I take my cards and I run them through my scanner. And when I run them through my scanner, I can scan all the front sides of them and see all the pictures. And then I take a shared album from my Apple Photos and I send that out to the cloud, and it goes up onto a display board on a TV, and it rotates the photos with all the different pictures and all the different call signs of the QSL cards that I get. And so I can just rotate them and see them and look at them on a regular basis. So when you put the marks on the front and I can see what the data is, it's always nice to be able to share that and see that right away versus if you put it on the back. I don't scan the back of that card necessarily to make it work. So I keep the cards here as kind of the information there. But otherwise, it's kind of like, you see those things that you got your mom and dad for Christmas, and you can upload from Facebook or something and see all the grandkids, scrolling, and it's a little rotating picture album. Well, I do the same thing. But I just use a thing called DAC board, and I'm able to put that on a TV with like a little calendar. And rotate all my photos of my QSL cards through that, which is pretty cool. So that's the reason I do a front card only, because if somebody else does something like that, it gives you an opportunity to be able to see the data right from the beginning. So anyway, that's the fun part of QSL cards.
Here's my Las Vegas sign card.
Oh,
Marvin,
yeah,
different call
that's
sign
cool
than
too.
somebody else uses.
Yeah,
This is kind of funny. He's got his picture on the back, and then he's got 5-cent amateur radio postage printed on.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Wonder if he could sneak that by.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey,
Josh,
I think somebody had a question for me in the chat there. I think
Where?
Gary had something.
If it's about World Radio League, you got to take that to your channel.
You said Gary. I say Gary. Hey,
Terry.
Gary. Howdy.
Terry.
Oh, Terry. Does Andy? Oh, Lord.
Indeed,
Does Andy fill it out with a fountain
Thank
pen?
you for asking.
Well,
Yeah, I think all of my QSL cards have been filled out with fountain pens. So yeah.
So I mean, that's a good point that you bring up, though, because I mean, some of these cards have a really good gloss on the front of them, and they're really hard to write on. And so when you go to order your QSL cards, you can go to hamstuffonline.com and
Not a sponsor.
we will create them for you. Anyway, you can order them in matte or gloss finish. And so it kind of depends if you want to put something on the back, maybe you do write on the back of them. And where you can have a gloss finish on the front. But if you're going to write on them, I would highly recommend that matte finish on the front, because that way you can actually write on it and get through that gloss. So,
Yeah. And I would highly recommend writing with a fountain pen.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you still can't do that over a gloss QSL card, though. So-
Let me tell you something funny about that. My wife and several of my partners at work, they make fun of me because I call every ink pen a fountain pen. I don't know why. Every pen I call a fountain pen.
No.
That's not how it works, Josh.
No.
But half these people don't even know what a fountain pen is, let alone anyway.
Well, my question is, if he's using a fountain pen, Andy, do you know how to write calligraphy?
He probably does.
I can write in cursive easily.
I did not say cursive. I said calligraphy.
Very detailed.
That's actually
calligraphy.
impressive
I am
nowadays.
not.
Anyways.
I've got a book on it. I need to get into that book, but
You're actually Dave, you're actually true on that because you got to realize Andy's what, 22, Andy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a lot of people in my generation even know how to write cursive, which is kind
No.
of sad. But anyway,
They
They're
don't
asking-
even teach cursive.
They don't even
anymore.
teach it anymore. Yeah.
Do they not even
that's
teach anymore?
ridiculous.
Nope.
That's so
No.
sad.
Wow.
I hate that.
No.
I didn't know that.
Josh,
but-
can you pull up? I put something on an extra screen there. Can you pull that up real quick? This is a really cool thing you can use in World Radio League. You can download these images and share them as like EQSLs, which is a whole nother conversation. I get a lot of EQSL cards.
Yeah,
today.
Ham Radio Elmer just brought that up, and I was going to bring that up in a minute here.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
yeah,
where
absolutely.
most minor-
But I mean, not just through the EQSL service, but I mean just emailed QSL cards. I get a lot of them. Just people email me a QSL card. But this is a really cool way to do that. You can share it as a link or download the image, and share it, and it's got all the information on there, which is kind of cool.
Boy,
But
Andy,
not that
Andy
I'm
just
biased or anything.
Andy trying to make sure he gets World Radio League in there.
Well, and I'm making sure I
Absolutely.
got
I mean-
that. I'm making sure I got that affiliate code down there at the bottom.
There you go. And Terry will like this one. This is a contact I made with him just the other day. So CW.
Yeah. So newer Ham Radio Elmer. So I get 10 QSLs a week in EQSL. And I'll be honest, if you have not gone out to EQSL and checked and logged in or created an account for yourself, go do that because there's probably a lot of QSL cards sitting there that you never even saw or got a contact. Obviously, it's a contact you've had, but somebody sent it to you in EQSL. And if you never subscribe to that service, you'll see how many cards you got sitting there. I've got
Probably got 100 sitting there right now.
I've got thousands in there I've never touched. And it's like, holy crap, I need to try and get in there. It's like I don't know how to even begin on some of that.
Well, it's time for Debbie Downer of the night because here's my problem. I have, I have an EQSL account and I kept it active for a long time. I didn't. It got boring to me. All the cards look the same. They're all template and
they do.
It bored me. It's a great concept, but they put all the fun part behind the paywall, and we as hams don't want to spend any money.
No.
There's something about a QSL card that is just it's supposed to be a physical representation of a confirmed contact.
Sure.
Correct.
Yep.
I like it being that way. I mean, I like holding a piece of paper in my hand that somebody else wrote on that said, yes, we made this contact.
And
I
it's
just feel
exciting.
And I know digital ones are a confirmation, but at the same time, I just love a physical piece of paper.
And it's exciting when you get that little envelope in the mail.
Very.
Well,
Sorry, Dave. We haven't even got to you yet. Go ahead. Show
Yeah,
some of
who's
yours
next?
off.
I think it's Dave's next.
I'll go next. So these are just three of the ones that I kind of like the most. There's this one, which I got to figure out.
Blackhawk. Nice.
Which is just cool, right?
Yep.
And it was a Parks in the Air contact of all things, which that's
Oh,
one
wow.
thing that I'm not real big on POTA QSL cards, right? But that was a POTA contact. Then this guy, this is huge.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Sherman.
So in case anybody wants to read the whole comic,
Right.
it's huge.
Title.
And then the most memorable one is it was a Japanese contact, right? And very, very pretty card,
Oh wow.
right?
It's like anime.
Very nice.
Yeah. Signed on the back. But then he also sent a crane,
or
Oh,
origami.
cool.
an origami
Oh,
crane,
wow.
Cool.
and a letter thanking me
Very
for the
nice.
contact
Nice.
Holy smokes.
because I was his first contact in Medina County.
Oh wow.
Huh.
So, yeah, that stuff like that, when you get it in the mail, it just makes it that much more special.
Yeah.
The EQSL cards, I get emails all the time from contacts, and I don't ever look at them because, as you're right, it's a template.
Yeah.
So it's the
They go into
same-
that abyss of red emails, never
Yeah.
to be seen again.
exactly, and so you get like this
Yeah.
100 times.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, those are I just wanted to show off three of the ones out of the book that were the coolest to me.
So did you send him a Bucky's bumper sticker back?
I should. That's actually a really cool idea. I should.
It's got to be something American. He shared something that's Japanese.
I'm trying to remember what I did send him. I did send him something back. I thought it was that special. This is back with my my initial call sign though. Before I changed, my initial call sign was KI5ZKA, and everybody in the club started joking about Zika, right? So
Yeah.
I found out that my dad's call was still available, so I did the vanity and took over my dad's call. So
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, so you're not the original K Booty.
no, my father was.
Oh wow.
So
Was
but
he
yeah,
known
that
as
was
K
under the
Booty as well?
DKA. No, my dad got into ham radio more out of function. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, it was cheaper to buy a ham radio and modify it for public safety than it was to buy a public safety radio. And
100% agree.
as long as you had an amateur radio license, you were allowed to use that ham radio. We were in the volunteer fire department.
Right.
And so there was a lot of guys in the fire department that all got it was when technician first came out, got their technician class licenses and were running ham radios, because you could pick up a ham radio back then for $150, $200, and a commercial public safety radio was $700-800 even back then.
Right.
So, but yeah, that's one of the things that I was looking forward to when I got my license was I remember my dad playing with auto patch, and I just thought
Yep.
And there's not any around anymore.
Nope.
No.
No more pizza deliveries.
Nope.
I once had heard, and I'm changing my camera position here just to get it out of the way. It's aggravating me. I have once heard, and I don't know how true it is, but you can use a lot of the reason the auto patches are going away is apparently they can't operate using VoIP. I don't know how true that is.
I don't know.
They all ran on a standard POTS line. So
Right.
And for those who don't know what a POTS line is, it's a plain old telephone system.
Yep.
2 wires,
Copper, not
possibly 4
not
wires.
IP.
Right.
No, IP is still going to cost copper.
What century were those
But
from?
yes, but
Really?
Andy, you're
Shut up,
pushing
Andy.
it.
candlestick phones like Andy Griffith.
Right.
The party
Yeah.
line.
Sarah, can you connect me a Mount
No.
Pilot?
The other thing with QSL cards. Go ahead, Andy.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say my mom and dad were on a party line when, like, either right before I was born or during the time when I was too little to remember. But yes, sorry, Marvin, go ahead.
Okay.
Proceed.
I was going to say the other thing with QSL cards is people spend the money on this little thing up here in the corner,
Mm-hmm.
and then they not only spend the money on the QSL card and they're trying to fill it out, they also spend the money on another self-addressed stamped envelope expecting you to send something back. So that's why I've got this one sitting here going, I need a card to be able to do that. And I may just send in my old card that I showed you from Tennessee versus the new one. But it's just that guy's older than Andy. That's funny. But it's one of those things that it's costly to send. I mean, you got 2 stamps. Stamps are about 75 cents a piece now. So you got $1.50 plus the card price into it. So another 15 cents there probably. And your time of filling it out. So, it's costly to send that card, and then you hope you get something in return when you send out that stamp.
Yeah.
I didn't take the glue gun and pull the stamp off and put it on something else to pay a bill. But
That is insane to me. And I know Dave's going to come back with a response just as soon as I say what I'm going to say.
well, it is. But I think that's why people have moved to the EQSL cards or emails, because it's cheaper, and it's like, well, they're not out anything at this point. So.
Well, what I was going to say is I remember when a stamp was 32 cents.
Oh, absolutely. I do too.
I remember when a stamp was 10 cents.
That's what I was expecting that from Dave, not you, Michael.
Mike, I think me and Mike were the same age.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have never.
No,
That's
I
an
don't
amazing-
That pause where everybody
You
looked
know
at
what?
the screen and went,
We'll discuss this in brief afterwards. I don't believe it.
Josh, you wouldn't think that. Just because my beard's gone white.
And I'm better looking.
So
Well, I don't know about that.
my question is Dave younger or is Michael older? I'm trying. No, I'm kidding.
1974, Andy.
I was joking. I was meaning
Yep,
then
older.
you look. Is what
Older.
I meant. But
Wow, really?
Mhm. You're not. I'm older.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think believe for a minute Hillbilly Ham was born in 74. So
Well, Michael,
I'm,
you
about
know
to,
that-
I'm,
that was
I'm
me.
seriously about to fall on the floor here because I'm just that
How
messed
old does
up
everybody
now.
think I am?
I want to go mid to late 50s.
you really want an honest answer to that?
Yes, I do.
That's
No,
what
I'm
I was
kidding,
guessing.
I'm
Mid
kidding.
to late 50s.
Oh, Jesus.
What'd you say, Andy?
I didn't say anything yet. That was Josh. That was Josh.
He said mid to late 50s. What are you saying, Andy?
I'm
70s.
afraid to
Tread
guess.
lightly, Andy.
Grandpa.
Oh my. Well, my parents were born in the 70s, and you're definitely older than my parents. And my grandpa.
How much do you think I was?
My grandparents were born in the 50s, I believe, and so I think you're probably. I'm gonna put
He's
you in.
about
I'm
to
gonna,
drive
I'm gonna
down
put
the
you.
road.
I'm gonna put you in your 60s.
No.
Upper
I can
60s.
I can hear the keys jingling in Dave's pocket right now.
No.
Upper 60s.
I
to
got
low
our
70s.
licenses at
That's
the
where I'm
same
putting you.
time.
I was not born in the early 60s and the 50s.
No. I'm saying you are in your upper 60s or lower 70s.
Oh,
Boy, I'm on my
60s?
way.
Oh, my God.
Oh Lord! I mean,
I really have
I'm
no clue, Dave. I
57,
really don't
Andy.
know. What did you say?
I'm
57.
57. All right, there you
Oh.
go.
Me and Josh are pretty close.
I'm on my
But him,
way.
but him and I got our licenses on her about the same time.
There you go.
33
there ain't
years
no way
ago.
you're.
So
there
in
ain't
ham
no way
years,
you're
you're the same
57,
age.
Michael.
No, I'm 51, turning 52.
Okay, you're not the same age then.
No.
Okay,
Same age.
Well, we're a lot
They're the
closer
same age in
than y'all
ham
are,
years.
so-
fair.
In ham years.
Ham years. We know about dog years. Now we've got ham years.
Damn years.
There we go.
Oh,
Anyway,
You know, we were
QSL
talking about
cards.
QSL cards. Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, okay. I got this one was really cool. This was I'm chasing it.
Just trying to find your face.
K7EEX. He was this is when I was living in Arizona. This dude was doing sodas all over Arizona, and he was right down the road from he was on Picacho Peak, which is between Tucson and Phoenix, and I heard him on my scanner. I was like, who the hell is this dude? And I just hopped on the radio and I worked him on I worked him on 20, and because we were so close to each other, he had a G90 or a 6100 with him, and he was working a butt. I said, dude, I'll get you on all the bands if you want. Because I said, I'm looking right at you. I literally could, if I had a telescope, I could look at him on the peak. And then this one was really cool. K5D, Day of the Dead, and this is what the back looked like.
Very cool.
Ooh, I like that. And they even made their font kind of run, or their handwriting kind of run a little bit like it was blood.
Yeah, which I thought was cool. I remember this one.
wow.
And this was my favorite one. Let me see if I can get it to focus on the bottom. This was an iota, Rakonga Island, I think it was, Australia.
Oh, nice.
And this was the back. Whoa, hey, really, dude?
Gotta love that
You
camera.
gotta control your camera, buddy. You got to learn to control it.
You know what? There you go.
See, it's
And that
that
was
AI.
another
That's that
20
AI doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's smarter than you are.
No, it ain't. But this is an Ameritron. He scribbled out the 400 watt linear homebrew and put Ameritron 1 kilowatt, and I was just running 100 watts on a G5 RV.
Wow.
But those are 3 of my most favorite ones.
Everybody got in the first round yet?
Nope.
Yeah.
No, Dave.
Nope. I have.
Dave, you're next.
Dave, you're next.
Well, I've got a couple that I need to reply to. I don't know if anybody's, see if I can get that to focus. This
Lord,
one
you had to start this with California.
Well, the funny thing is, I went back to look at my logbook when I finally got this card. I didn't recognize anything, so I went back in my logbook and I found the QSL. Next thing I know, I got an email from the guy telling me that he had just put his station back together, and he appreciated me coming back to him because I was his first contact to let him know that his station was working. Of course, then this one, native 40 meter net. If anybody knows that net, I was shocked that I got that from joining the native 40 meter net. I mean, that is like Ole Miss. It's about getting your 50 states contacted. But I was kind of shocked I got that one. And then, of course, I had to get one. Photo Power had to send me one. But here lately, most of my QSL cards have been coming from let me see if I can find this.
Yeah,
I still need to put that sound effect in.
I can't find it on the share the tab. So we'll use that one. That being shared? Are you shared?
K2TL. I know that call.
If anybody's been seeing these, but it's
Hey, that's
QSL.
Jim
QSL
Mattis.
card. They're actually, and they're to me, it's going to blow EQSL out of the water because they can actually go in and design their cards. But this is where I've been getting my QSL cards from lately, emailed.
Yeah, I got a couple in email too.
There's another one.
Wait a minute. This is James Mattis. We're not talking about the old Secretary of Defense, are we?
I don't know.
I didn't know he was a ham.
Well, it's amazing how many people are hams.
All right, now I'm going to look.
Yeah, you know what? It does say James Matt. I didn't realize that.
Kilo 2 Tango Lima.
I gotta go
Foxtrot
to QRZ and
20.
see.
No, there's other James Mattises.
Different spelling, maybe. I think
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
different
2
spelling.
T's.
Yeah, because I think he is 2 T's.
there are some famous people who have been hams. Really cool. Chet Atkins, a really famous guitar player, he was a ham.
Ronnie Millsap.
Ronnie
Ronnie
Millsap,
Millsap.
ham. Yep.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, last man standing. Yeah.
There's a few more. I can't remember. who
Joe Walsh.
Yeah, Joe Walsh.
Joe Walsh,
Absolutely.
yeah.
There's of course several astronauts. who've
Walter
been ham.
Cronkite.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Walter
he-
Cronkite.
Yep.
From the research, I actually did a series, I think back last winter, of famous hams, series of videos. And if I remember correctly, my research about Walter Cronkite said, yes, he did have a license, but was not very active.
No, he wasn't. He was active. I guess he was a pilot too, wasn't he? I think.
I think so.
Yeah, I seem to remember something like that.
Can I make a statement here about QSL cards right quick?
Sure,
I
just-
really like getting QSL cards with like a note written on the back. Those are really, really cool to get because you kind of feel, you kind of have almost a conversation, a recap conversation later.
I
But
think I have that one that you just had, Andy. That looks very, very
KC3
familiar.
CPT. There's like 2 of them that look really similar here that I've got. I'm not sure. You probably have one of them.
Yeah.
But this is a really cool one. if you are a CW operator and you work a new CW op, do this. This is like, I was just learning CW, and he sent me this really nice note about me being an easy copy and how well the QSO was. And I just, it really gives you that confidence boost as you're learning CW. If you're working new CW ops, just do this. Send them a nice note like this. I just thought that was really cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to hop before too long. I don't know if you wanted to do an updates roundtable before I go, or if you want to keep doing a QSL card around the horn again.
If you got we won't go to a full roundtable just yet, but if you've got a jump there, Andy, we'll go ahead and let you take the floor and do what you got to do.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, as those of you who have followed us for some time know, I am the product manager over at World Radio League, and Josh has been a fantastic partner. Thank you, Josh, very much for allowing me to come on and give updates periodically, and being such a great partner. He's got his code right down there in the subtitle there. But yeah, absolutely, we've been having finally having multiple great weeks strung together in a row lately, so things are going really well, and we're getting back on our feet after having to completely overhaul the back end due to our rapid platform growth. We had to move to a new back end platform, and we've got that just about wrapped up now, and we have some really, really, really exciting stuff. I'm not going to tease too much of what we got in store, but as far as this specific topic, but I showed you our kind of EQSL feature a little bit ago. Look for some updates there. We'll be having some of those here before too long, probably. And some really cool stuff. I've got a bunch of other stuff coming on. I was just talking to the dev today about the desktop app, and that sounds like that project is coming really well. And I thought about saving this for the Monday live stream, but I'll go ahead and give you heard it here first, folks. We have
hang on. Are we talking breaking news now?
Breaking news.
Hang on. I've got a thing for that. You got to
just in from the World Radio League studios in southwestern Missouri. I'm Andy in Zero APX.
You got to preface that with breaking news so I can play the sound effects.
Absolutely.
So yeah. Anyways, we've been teasing for a long time that we're going to have cat control directly integrated with V2 of our desktop app. Once we get the V1 out, get all the feedback we need off of it. And well, I just talked to the developer today. Things are going extraordinarily well, and V1 of the World Radio League desktop app coming either by the end of the year or by the middle of January is the plan.
Just in time for Winterfield Day.
We'll have, what's that?
Just in time for Winterfield Day.
Just in time for Winterfield Day. It will have fully integrated cat control built into it. So once you get the desktop app, he said he's been able to pull off some great improvements there with our cat control. So we're gonna be putting that through some pretty rigorous testing here soon and letting y'all test it like crazy. But yes, be very excited, as cat control will be included in version 1 of the desktop app. And yes, somebody's asking if there will be Linux support. Yes, there will be support for Linux.
Is that Windows and Apple then?
Windows, Apple, and Linux. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, Andy, Kelly's a fellow Southwest Missourian.
Oh, really? I know that call.
That's funny.
I think, absolutely.
PRK Radio, yes. Mac will be supported.
Yeah, Mac,
yes, PRK.
Windows, and Linux. That's the plan. Absolutely.
I know PRK Radio is already using it, because when we made contact the other day, it immediately confirmed our contact in my
cool.
World Radio.
All right. Good for PRK Radio. Thank you. But yeah, other than that, I mean, we've got a ton of stuff coming. Literally, we probably have. I don't even know how long our roadmap is right now. It's so long. But we're gonna be flying through some new features here before too long at all, and we're super excited and very, very ready. So, start looking for some new stuff to start dropping in here in hopefully the next 2 or 3 weeks. You'll start seeing some stuff sprinkled in, and then we're gonna go ham on it. So yeah, absolutely. All right, Josh. That is pretty much all of the updates from that side of the company. Now the Ham Radio Prep side, we're gonna have some great Black Friday deals coming up, and our CEO James N0WRL just announced that if you are a founding member, and you'll have a founding member number. But we're going to have an opportunity coming up for you to possibly. We've got some stale founding member numbers where somebody subscribed for a year, then didn't renew and lost their founding member number. And we've got some stale ones sitting around, some pretty good ones, pretty high numbers. So you'll have a chance to maybe snag one of those during our Black Friday sale. But I'm not going to give you any more details than that. Some really, really cool stuff, but not going to give you any more details than that. You'll just have to wait and see what we've got in store there. But keep an eye out on our Monday live stream. Make sure you're subscribed to our email, and of course, keep an eye on our social media pages. And we also have something in the works for Ham Radio Prep. We've got, of course, our technician license course. We're gonna be putting that together. They update the question pool every 4 years, and next year's the year they update the pool. So we'll be getting out the new course for that. But in the meantime, we've got something else we're working on, which for the first time, I will actually be involved in that one. I already am involved in that one. So really looking forward to that. And other than that, I suppose that's pretty much all of our updates. Thanks, Josh.
Of course. And yeah, folks, if you need to get your upgrade or your license, Ham Radio Prep is definitely the way to go. 10% off using HamShackTV as your coupon code. But even with all these great features coming out with World Radio League, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and get that World Radio League paid premium membership. They've got 3 different tiers there. They do have a free option, of course.
Absolutely.
But
full logging experience on the free option. You just don't get some of the premium features. So.
Exactly. But why not? Go give it a check out. It's not very expensive at all anyway. And we've got a coupon code for that as well. HamShackTV 10 gives you 10% off for paid memberships. And you know what? They'll do 10% off free too. So just throw that code in there while you're at it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Josh, thank you guys for allowing me to hop back on here again another week. And I hope you all have a great rest of the stream, great rest of your week, and we'll see y'all most likely next week.
Before you jump out of here, Andy, next week we want to see the Goat Wrangler, not World Radio League product manager.
We'll see what we can do.
You just better bring me some gravy and biscuits. That's all that matters to me.
7-3, guys. We'll see you.
7-3.
I have something to say about goats, but I can't say it here.
Great. I know what you're going to say about goats. You're on HamShackTV, and it is the greatest of all time ham radio stream.
No, that's not what I was going to say, but
you're supposed to play, Michael. Come on.
All right. Something about this goat's not going to do something itself. I don't know.
QSL cards. Let's go back to these. I've got a few here that I'll share. Let me first show y'all. This was exciting. I got a surprise envelope. Oh, I guess it's probably 6 months ago. Had no idea that this was coming. And it was a big, thick manila envelope. And it was QSL cards. It was from the Bureau. I'd never gotten anything from the Bureau before. I haven't even stocked the Bureau because I don't understand how it works. But this was the first DX QSL card I ever got. Let me make my screen big here. Fox 1, Fox Juliet Romeo. And on the back side here.
That must be France.
I believe it is. It is Servac Le Chateau, whatever that means. Yes. On the other side, it says something France. I don't speak French, so it's a little hard to read. Oh, it says it on this side too. Aveyron Octane, France, I guess. So there's that one. This is some iota in Deutschland, which is Germany. So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't know Germany had islands. I love the colors in this one. Nothing really special about it, but I thought the colors were really cool with the German flag. And then finally on the DX, this one was just cool. That castle.
That is cool.
DL100 Ulrich Matry from Deutschland as well. And yeah, I'll pass it around, let everybody else take a turn. I've got a few more here in the stack I'll share here in a little while. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. I'll get a few more.
Okay.
So I thought this one was kind of cool. It's got like a picture of like a little frog on it. There we go. It's
Kermit the Frog here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi ho, this is Kermit the Frog.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix something. Take that down. Let's get rid of that. There we go.
I kind of figured that's what you were about to do.
Yeah. So this is kind of cool. I like that he
Nice.
put
Wall of
lots of-
sound.
Yeah, so he like there were different places he's been. He put this on the on his card, which is kind of cool. So places he's
Nice.
operated. So that was pretty cool. That's an interesting one. This one's kind of like the old time stamp, and there's that one I told you, the W9 MET. So
Nice.
yeah, that was really cool. I thought that one, I love that one. If you haven't done it and you want to, every year, July 1st through the 7th, you have the 13 colonies, and 13 colonies each and every year will do a QSL card different for each one. So, and each state's a little different for the different 13 that you do. And, they've had ships and they've had, different like shows like the Revolutionary War type of, fighting ground. And I don't know if I can find one that's real handy here for me real quick. This is like Massachusetts, so K2H. So I've been an operator for them for several years too. So that's kind of cool, but they definitely, like here's another one for 13 colonies. So these are always really cool, and they're different every year. So I don't know if I have the ones with a ship. Yeah, here we go. Here's one with a ship on it. So like they did one year, every state had something with a ship on it, on different ones. So it's really cool. If you get a chance to collect those, I've been doing them. I did not accomplish last year, and I sent all the cards out this year, but I've not gotten all the cards back. And this is probably one of those first years. Again, last year I didn't get to play, so I was operating and I didn't have time to contact all the stations. But if you get a chance to go on, try and chase all those, it's always fun. And yeah, I love QSL cards. So I'm just not the greatest at always sending them back out, but I try to. I really. Someone mentioned a minute ago, they said they sent out like 59,000, whatever that service was, and I missed out on what that service was for a moment, but. I got my first 13 colonies this year. Congratulations. I was calling, yeah. So I'm just curious what service that was. It's the only thing I don't know, but it is fun getting all those cards back and everything. So it's a great time. So it's a fun thing just to do on the side. Again, you do have a cost associated with it, but it's still fun to do. So
absolutely. Who's
Very
next?
cool. We were talking about I was going to say we were talking about EQSL, so I've got something in the box down there. So let me flip over to that page. So I haven't looked at this in months,
right?
And just to give people an idea what EQSL looks like, this is what EQSL looks like. So this is mine, and there's 51 in my mailbox. But there's some good ones in here. What is this, from Jamaica? But that was from 2023. So you can see how far back I haven't been in here. This is A41NN. This is from Muscat, Rui in Africa. Who's this from? 85XD. Okay, I've talked to him quite a few times.
Just a heads up there, Michael. When you're clicking on them, it's not showing up on our end.
Really? Okay.
You have to change the source every time.
How's that?
There you go.
There you go.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's 85 XD.
Hell of a ham station there for Moonbase.
Yeah, right. Can you see my screen now?
It's nothing.
No.
Really? Wow. Okay. That's weird when you go to it, but you know that's EQSL. You know, I mean it's nothing fancy. It took me a while to figure out how to use it, but you know there's a bunch in here that I haven't even looked at. There's here I'm going to share this tab. This one's nice. Udilis, New South Wales. But you look at the date, 2017. You can see how long. I thought it was months. It's been years since I've been on this, and I'm actually a subscriber to it. So you know, it's like, you know, I've been doing it for years. I just haven't kept up with it. So you know, shame on me. I need to all those people who sent me QSLs. I think there's 51 of them in my mailbox. I'm so sorry. I'll get to them. How many years later? Set 2017. It's 25. Yeah, it's been a while. So, but that's EQSL. Maybe I definitely need to get on those. I think.
Oh yeah, I've got hundreds of. I mean, literally hundreds to go through. So there's no way I can keep up with all those.
I see a tail.
I was fixed to say we got a stream bomber behind.
Yeah, we do. Mr. Otto came and visited. So,
who's next?
Oh, I don't have that many. Those are the three that I like the most. So,
yeah, I don't have any I can get to right now.
That's all right. That's all right. We had some good examples. Let me throw out a bunch of mine here. Get through the ones I wanted to show. And some of these are not really special, but it's just I really like the design of them. This one, me being a weather dude, that one really got my attention.
Oh, that's cool.
WD7
cool.
November, Bartlesville, Oklahoma. And,
I've been there.
Yeah, really cool. It's a cheap one. He just printed it off of a computer, but hey, it's the thought that counts. This one really excited me when I opened it. Mike, how am I getting a QSL card from the Titanic? And what really confused me is when I turned it over and White Star Line, and in the top right hand corner it says RMS Titanic, Mike Golf Yankee. Apparently they're just big fans of the Titanic, and they did a vanity call sign with the call sign of the Titanic. But anyway, I thought that was cool.
Or I wonder if it was a special event.
No, I remember making the contact. Nothing was said about it. So I don't know, maybe. This one was just a fun design, cartoony from Canada. Making pancakes, I guess, with 100% pure Canadian maple syrup. This one's funny. I like this one. Kilo 9 trailer park trash.
That is cool.
Yeah. That big church down in New Orleans. I thought that was really pretty. I like good photography like that. Dave, you'll relate to this one. You recognize it?
Mm-hmm.
State capital of Missouri. I like how they've got it lit up. And then this one was really cool. I have one of my favorite movies is The Crucible. And if y'all aren't familiar with The Crucible, that's the Salem Witch Trials. And I actually got a card from Salem, Massachusetts.
Wow.
WU1T. And I thought I think this is the,
that's the church.
That's the Salem Witch Museum.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I thought that this was so cool. It was one of the first QSL cards I ever got.
I was just up there 2 days ago.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
That's cool. And then I've got 3 more that I'll show, and then I'll shut up. Everybody knows I'm a humongous racing fan. And y'all, just by saying racing, you know where this is getting ready to go.
Cletus McFarland?
No. Is he a ham?
No.
Oh.
He's a hell of a pilot, though.
And a hell of a race car driver, too, from the way it sounds. Where is it? Ah, here it is. This isn't rocket science. Y'all know what this is going to be.
Dale Earnhardt?
W9 IMS. I got the checkered flag award one year. But got the Indy 500 there. You got the Brickyard 400. Well, it wasn't the Brickyard 400. It was the road course at the time. I think they called it the Verizon 200 and then the Grand Prix.
But they do a special event for that every year. Did they just send you the card? Or did you have to?
No, I sent all the stuff in to get it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
But not only that, well, I guess I'll show this too. Not only did they send me the 3 QSL cards, see if I can do this without dumping all these out. They also sent me the certificate.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah. So when you work all 3 events, that's what W9 IMS does. They'll give you the checkered flag award. And that's the only year I've been able to pull it off. It's either I forget or I've got something going on or something like that. So that's my fun collection. I've got a couple of certificates from 13 colonies in there. I'm not going to show those off. Everybody knows what those look like. So,
13 colonies is one of my favorite events.
Sure. Absolutely.
That and Route 66.
I've never done Route 66. I need to try that out one year.
There's a lot of stations on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got one of the Bigfoot stations the other day. That threw me off.
What is a Bigfoot station?
It's a special event station.
It's a special event station. From the Tacoma Radio Club up in Tacoma, Washington. Yep. And they do I can't remember what the call. I got one as well. I didn't get anything else. Like B1 GT or FT or something like that. So
yeah. Which I didn't even realize. I was just scanning through and it was a big signal and called out and congratulations, you got one of the Bigfoot stations. Get some more of them. And I'm like, I didn't even know what a Bigfoot station was.
Yeah, I was on the last day of it when I got mine. So and I think it does exist. So just FYI, ham radio with KE0MAD.
So I want to shout out Pota Power. They've just joined the chat. Good to see them in the house. Hopefully we'll see them on stream with us here in the future. I've also invited them to join us quite frequently if they'd like.
Make sure Julie brings her cup.
Yes, she needs to bring that cup. Did I ever get a QSL card from you? Yes, I do, but I don't know why I didn't see it in the drawer or in the cat. And it may be, it's got to be somewhere. You can see Dave's got theirs, but I know I've got that QSL card somewhere. Terry with a Tango says, I dropped a QSL card in the HamShackTV general Discord. So let's go see that.
You'll like that one. That's good.
Oh, I do like that. Stand by. Let me
get it shared out.
Share. Window.
Oh, that is cool.
Everybody's going, what is it? Show us.
The USS Tennessee.
Yeah, museum ships. I like those events too.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've worked. What is it? The USS Midway. They're all the time on the air.
Mm-hmm.
We here in Massachusetts, we have the USS Salem, which is in Quincy, and we have the USS Massachusetts, which is in Fall River. And the USS Massachusetts was the last battleship to fire all of their guns in war, and that was the Korean War, the Vietnam War. I can't remember which one.
Julie says her cup is a good time.
It is. Touched it last night.
Oh, the stuff I saw on that stream that poor spool antenna went through. Good grief.
Oh, last night was mellow, Josh.
Yeah, that was kind of mellow.
Chaos.
My Lord have mercy. All right, guys, let me hit a couple of things real quick. And we're still early. We still got 20 minutes. But I do want to point out, if you notice the ticker going across the bottom of the screen, it is a new month. So Tortoise Overland has been dethroned for the
By
monthly
who?
record. Well, by
who?
by Father Time. The month of October is over, so the donation super chat thing record has been reset. He still has the all-time record and the this year record, but still haven't seen anything for November yet. So you all have a chance to get on the board and have your name on the ticker. So just hit that old flashing $ thing down at the bottom corner, and that's how you can do it. But you got to be on HamShackTV. I know we're simulcasting on 3 other channels tonight. So anyway, what else? What else am I forgetting?
Well, we were kind of off
What?
the topic.
It
of
won't let me.
QC card.
Okay, now I'm upset. It won't
Why?
let me do it.
Why?
I don't know. It just says error occurred. Please try again.
Are you watching on the
channel are you on?
HamShackTV?
I'm on HamShackTV, and yep, it says error. See,
Try
it
different-
happened on Julie's channel too.
Try a different
One time.
browser. It may be a cookie thing if you're using one browser.
Maybe.
Dave just did it just fine.
Okay, booty. You know what that means.
You know,
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
All right, so
I'm-
Dave has set the record for the month so far. I have a feeling that's not going to.
It's not going to
Staying
last
long.
long, I'm sure. But I was watching Michael stare at screens and click. I'm like, all right, see what he does, let's see what he does.
You're terrible. Refresh. Damn it. Let's see
It's
if it
been a
does
good
it
show
now.
tonight, y'all. I've had a lot of fun with this.
Yeah,
K0MAD Sean just said the bands came up. He must have got on the radio. His comment
See,
was the bands
it won't
come
let me
up
do it.
when I get on the radio. Nice. He's watching it on my stream.
Ah,
That wasn't me.
That
all right. So everybody, well, I don't know where Marvin went.
It probably doesn't like me anymore. My YouTube.
It
Yeah,
may
I had
not.
to step
It
away.
may
to
have something to
take
do
your
with you
dog.
simulcasting.
No, because
Maybe.
he wasn't simulcasting on
With
Pokemon
Julie.
stream the other night.
That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. It kicked me. I was upset too.
Yeah.
Maybe try a different browser or cell phone or something like that.
Oh, you know what? That's an idea.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Hey, tomorrow's payday, so I'm okay.
Terry with Tango, I have a QSO with Pota Power. My new tuner tuned up at the start of the my mustache keeps getting hooked up in my microphone. Keeps getting hooked up in let's see here. Start of a QSO and I didn't come back right away. Julie seemed mad. Oh Lord. She might be mad. But you know what? We got some business to do. Not only did Viper become a member, he also threw in a 2. Where's my clips? There it is.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right, let's.
Appreciate the 2 there, Viper. Julie says, I don't get mad, but all super chats fund her cup. That is on Pota Power, not over here. Joel was asking Julie, do you have a QSL card? I'm assuming that's what this is. I wasn't going to bother you because you guys were busy. Yes, they do, and Dave has it. There you go.
I've got one. It's just not signed by them. It's not an actual QSL.
Wait a
card.
minute. Wait a minute, though. That only says KG4VET. Is she on the back of it?
Ha ha.
Oh, okay. They've handwritten it in. Fair enough.
So they're what it is they're using old stock.
Yeah. Well, it's like me. I would love to have some HamShackTV QSL cards, but I'm not gonna waste these. I've got like 500 of them in the drawer.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to start giving mine away because mine actually says Myco Texas on it, and I'm not going to be in Myco anymore.
Yeah. Hello, Gary. See you in the
Ah.
chat down there.
See, I told you it's old. She said those were printed before her license upgrade.
Ah.
Okay.
All right. Well, have we covered all the QSL cards anybody wants to see?
I think
And-
so.
And guys, if guys in the chat, if you want to share a QSL card, you can do just like Terry with the Tango did a minute ago and drop it into the Discord. I'll be happy to share it on the screen. They're fun. I mean, let's be real about it, y'all. Isn't there some kind of great feeling about when you go to the mailbox and open up and you got this in there or something?
Oh yeah.
You know, I've been over 30 years been in ham. And a lot of guys saying, "Oh, they're QSL cards. Why do them?" I don't know. Like everybody's talked about tonight. It's something else when you go out and pull that envelope out of the mailbox and open it up and realize it's a QSL card. So.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep.
I can do it. I did it through my phone. It must be my browser.
I think it only stood for like what 5 minutes there, Dave. Anyway, play the clip.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 million man. All right, let's.
Appreciate the
Oh.
Andy Jackson there.
I've got to make a correction. I guess what Sean put in my chat over here was a quote from Julie last week. The part about the bands come up when I got on the radio. Get on the radio.
Yeah, that was last night. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I worked like heck trying to get them last night on they were on 20 and I could hear them in Minnesota, but not in Mass. And then they moved to 40. I could pick them up in Massachusetts. And then they were just so swamped with people. It wasn't.
I opened up the propagation map and it literally was going north to northwest from Florida. And I'm sitting there going, son of a bitch. I couldn't hit them on 20.
Well, I had trouble getting them.
I got them, but I sounded like crap.
Yeah, we all did. Yeah, it was terrible. The bands are junk.
No, it's because I'd switched to using my Shure mic, and the way I was going in, I was overdriving.
When I first tuned over to them, I couldn't hear them. Period. Zero. That I told them in the chat they were 2 and 2, but really they were 0 and 0. It was nothing. But
well,
then
you
all
didn't use the YouTube repeater.
I mean, ultimately, yeah. Well, I was watching, and that's what prompted me to go find them. But yeah, it was rough. But then magically, it came up 5 and 9.
Yeah, it was literally drifting. It was weird. It was very weird.
I heard them on 42, but because playing it back on when they were on 20, I sounded great.
Yes, she did. She
course,
always
Julie.
sounds great.
I played it back on 20. I wasn't even going to try to get them on 40 after hearing what my radio sounded like.
Colin says, not QSL cards, but you can show a couple of award trophies I won last 2 years in a row. Yeah, we'll pull that up there, Colin. VK5.
Yep. When I try and get Julian Vaughn, it's weird. My old house, which is only 15 miles away from where I am here now, on an infed, I used to be able to get Florida 5.9 all the time. No problems. At the rental I'm at now, I have a DX Commander up in the backyard, and Florida is in the noise constantly. I can't get them. And the difference between that infed and I guess the DX Commander and the takeoff angle, I can get overseas and across the ocean, no problem. But stateside has become a very big problem.
This is nice, Colin.
That's very cool.
Holy smokes.
WIA Awards Committee DXer of the Year. That's a big deal, DXer of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. He got it 2 years in a row.
What type of station do you run, Colin? On those swim?
Well, did you guys see when he said he logged into, he just here a little while ago, he logged into his EQSL?
Yeah.
That's the first time he's logged into it since the beginning of the year. He said he had like 19,000 to, here it is.
59,000.
No.
59,000.
No. That was when he uploaded. It wound up sending out 59,000 QSO cards. No, on this one, he He said, just logged into my EQ after you were showing it, Michael. He goes, just logged into my QSL account for the first time this year. 19,250 in the inbox.
Wow.
That you need a chat bot to just handle that for you at that point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Way to go, Colin.
Yeah, great job, Colin. Thank you for sharing that. That's very exciting.
Maybe we should get Colin on here.
I was literally just about to say that, Colin. I know a total opposite time of day for you, but if we can figure it out, I'd love to get you on here one night. Which, by the way, the three of the guys on the screen don't know this, but Marvin and I have been behind the scenes working on a spreadsheet to plan out the show quite a bit deeper. So we've got some plans coming up that are really exciting.
What do you mean? It was talked about. It was talked about in. I knew you that working on the Google.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
If you remember right, it seems to me it was Andy's idea to do that.
Was it Andy's? I don't know. I've had so many messages flying around. I do want to get all of you.
I'd just run with it and help you out. So like I do for everything. So that's
fair enough. I'm glad Andy's not here to throw something at me, but I do want all you guys on that spreadsheet to, y'all can help plan and see what's coming down the road. But we got some really cool concepts coming up. I think Marvin suggested that next week we talk about favorite project, new item, or item learned in 2025. That's kind of smart to talk about because it's crazy to think about this, guys, but we're staring down the barrel at the end of the year already.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't remind me.
And then the week after that's going to be Thanksgiving special. So this is wrapping up very quickly. And guys, I do want to let everybody know up front, if it is a holiday, we're going to go dark. So just be ready for that. Christmas and Thanksgiving both fall on Thursdays this year. So there won't be an episode of HamShackTV Live on Christmas or Thanksgiving this year or next year for that matter, because Christmas Eve falls on a Thursday next year. So, yep, we're gonna go dark and enjoy time with our families. But I think we've pretty much already got our plate full for the rest of the year with scheduling stuff. So it's exciting.
I think there's 1 week open still.
Yeah,
because I gotta hear back from a couple of people that are possible guest panelists.
I do want to tell everybody here. I'm not going to reveal any details. Everybody that's on your screen knows what I'm talking about. I can tell you that. But we might have a big time guest next year.
He's not that big time.
I don't know.
That's subject to interpretation. We'll leave it.
Yeah, the very subject to interpretation. But we're talking a massive get. I'm not going to reveal anything because nothing's confirmed yet. But it would likely be sometime just shortly after Hamcation in February. So if you're not already subscribed to HamShackTV, go ahead and do that. If you're not already subscribed to all these guys on your screen, do that too, because most of them simulcast
in the channel in the comments. So
absolutely. All right. We have about 10 minutes left. What else? I ain't got nothing to give away, so I hope nobody's sitting around waiting on me to give away something.
I was reading through earlier today, and it's not necessarily along the same lines. It's not necessarily about QSL, but it's along the same lines, and that's getting a radiogram.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what?
How many people have gotten a radiogram?
I have.
I got one when I first got my license.
Yep.
Okay.
Same here.
Yeah, I haven't got one in years.
Maybe still do that. There's a new some changes coming to the national traffic system, but the problem that I'm getting at here is what I'm from what I'm reading, and I did a big podcast on this. I don't know, earlier this year or late last year on it. And there's Radio Relay International, and I'm almost tempted to reach out to them and either get somebody on there on my podcast talking about it, or I'm just going to go join it myself and become part of the national traffic system, because it's really crazy. I've heard a couple stories where someone said, "Hey, I've got my brother out in Illinois, whatever. I can't get a hold of him, and so I'm wanting to know if I could pass a message on to him that, so and so is, died, or I need to have him call his sister or brother, whatever it was. And you can use the ham radio, national traffic system to pass a message on like that, as long as you know an address or a phone number or something. But if the phones are down or anything else, and maybe he's not checking his email for some reason, then this is a good way to be able to do it. But the problem with it is there's still limited people participating in the national traffic system, and so unless there's somebody that can pick that message up and run it, maybe an hour down the road, or if they have a way to pass it into another somebody closer, they can do that. Sometimes they may just have to make that trip down there and say, hey, but it may sit in a queue for several days before that message gets passed. And so it's like, well, that's a really great idea. So, I'm curious. Just put just put us in the comments. I'm curious how many people have gotten radiograms in the comments on this too. But if you guys like the national traffic system, have you ever participated in it? I'm really curious about that. But that's a really good system too for messages. And I mean, I've gotten several of them in different ways. They certainly could have just emailed me, but they chose to use the radiogram instead. And it can start with a local net that you can get on in your handheld, and it can be passed all the way through HF to go, anywhere else across the board. So, I mean, it really can travel around the world if you need it to. So, yeah, it's super cool. So I'm kind of interested in getting more involved with that, maybe myself.
Last one I saw actually delivered was 2 years ago at our Ham Fest. We had somebody come looking for a new ham and had one delivered at our Ham Fest.
Yeah, I think new hams may still get them. There's a maybe a service out there that kind of does that. When that happens, I'm not sure, but it's kind of my understanding that's what the case is. If you're a new ham and you've recently gotten one, let us know. I'm kind of curious on that as well, if that's really happening or not. But I think it's something worth investigating a little bit more and maybe trying to be a part of it. So. I was just reading the comments. Everybody's commenting anything on that. I don't see anything popping up on there, but yeah.
I don't know if they're just doing it automatically. I think somebody still has to, even for the new hams, somebody has to send it in and initiate it.
Okay. Yeah, and maybe that's what it is. I didn't know if they're just pulling the database and they're saying, hey, new hams, and they're just sending them out, or what the deal is. But there's a new letter now involved with that. There's like priority traffic, emergency communication traffic, and there's like 5 or 6 different things you can put on the card. And I'm see if I can. I was just in the ARRL newsletter today. If there's anything actually valuable coming from them, it's the fact that I get these newsletters that has some information that's kind of interesting once in a while. So radiogram changes. The new letter will be C, or certified precedents, joining the long-standing list of emergency, priority, welfare, routine message categories. It is to be used for unique messages to be specific individuals with known contact information and must be delivered within 48 hours of origination. The C precedents may not be used for bulk messages, such as those sent to welcome new amateurs to the hobby. It is the first new precedents established since the welfare category was introduced in 1980. So, but then there's also, in addition to the standardized ARRL numbered radiograms, has been updated and expanded to keep up with the changing technology and messaging needs during disasters and emergencies. The use of ARRL, which I'm not really sure what that means yet, in a message alerts the receiving operator to expect ARRL numbered radiograms in the message text. For example, RL35 is a shortened form of telling the recipient that the sender is evacuating to family members or friends or house. Or ARL92 is shorthand for widespread disruptions to internet service at this location. So there's lots of different things that it could be used for, and I'm not even familiar with half of them. So it's like, whoa, it's like that is some part of the amateur radio that I have not explored. And I did a podcast on it, but I kind of went with off my information of everything I found and read. But being actually involved and learning a little bit more about it, I did not do that. So it may be something I may go back and revisit again, because I just find it really intriguing all of a sudden. And there's that new National Traffic System 2.0 that's kind of interesting. So we'll see what that see what it brings. But maybe it's worth exploring if nobody's ever done it. Maybe something you learn in 2026. So yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, I got one several years ago. I have no I remember who it was from. I don't remember what it said on it. I think it was just a general greeting or something, but it was really cool to get that.
Yeah.
So I would really be curious, folks in the chat as well, if anybody else has gotten one.
Yeah,
I know one thing I'm seeing in the chat is quite shocking, and we made jokes about this last night on Pota Power stream, but apparently Julie got a kite for her birthday, a 200-foot kite.
oh boy.
And now we've got all the Benjamin Franklin jokes.
Oh, no. The reason me and Julie are talking about that is last time they flew a kite to take up a wire,
Lightning.
Vaughn tried to play Ben Franklin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, thunderstorm rolled in.
So that's where that's from.
So it's literally no joke at this point.
Yes,
much, yeah.
that's not a joke. And Vaughn actually felt the charges in the kite as they were trying to get it down.
Oh boy.
Ooh. That's where they need those plastic spools.
Yeah, that spare spool Tana.
Yeah, there you go.
Put the kite up with a winch instead of string.
But no, that wasn't a joke. That's why I asked her, you guys gonna try to fly it in the storms again?
Well, I mean, let's be real. It's Florida. There's a thunderstorm any given second of the day.
Yeah, it's the time of year though where it shouldn't be as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, 2200. It's time to wind this thing down. I'm surprised Marvin's computer hasn't reminded us. It's 2200.
I've got 2 minutes, so that's why.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Let's round robin this thing and start getting our way out here. Let's start with I guess the guy. I always point the wrong way. The guy that way. Dave.
The Great Pumpkin.
What you got coming?
Well, this weekend, Hamfest, the Nick's Amateur Radio Club's Hamfest. That's what I've been putting most of my time into because I'm the prize coordinator, I guess you'd call it. The one that works to get all the door prizes and that stuff for the Hamfest. Then hopefully after this done, slow down a little bit and I can start doing a few more videos. I'm going to start putting series out on doing QRP radios, which are cheaper. Most of the time are cheaper HF radios and ham sticks to try to start helping some of the new hams how to get involved in HF and POTA and stuff that does not going to cost them a lot of money. So that's all I got coming right now.
Well, that's some good stuff.
Yes.
That's exciting stuff. Our record holder, TO, the other TO. What you got coming?
It's 22 hours.
There it is. 22 hours.
There it is.
That was awesome.
Show's over. Good night, all.
I gotta do a video on this.
All you've done is an unboxing.
Yeah, shut up, Dave. I gotta do a video on this. I like it. I think it's cool, but it's I don't know. I know TO did a video onto it, and it's. I wish there was a direct connection between this and an app, or I can plug it into my my tablet or something. That would be awesome. But doing it over Wi-Fi, it is so laggy. Oh my God, it is so freaking laggy. Dude, the concept is there. It's freaking awesome. And the price is right. But the Wi-Fi is just too laggy. If you could plug it in through it in the app, it's GUI. So you talk to this through the freaking GUI. Yeah, I know. Price is right.
I couldn't help myself.
I know. I'm gonna go out to two parks possibly this weekend. I know I'm going out to one park, which is right down the road. Then there's another state forest down in Fall River. But there's one literally 10 minutes from my house. It's the Rehoboth State Forest, and it's like this big, but it's 138 square acres, but it is a POTA spot. So I'm gonna wander out there sometime this weekend, get on the air. Work has been killer. 100 hours, 140, 150, 160 hours in the last 3 weeks. So it's been killer, and got to get back out there and subscribe to my channel. I need some motivation. Somebody give me some ideas. Y'all out there know what I like. Somebody give me some ideas, and I've got cameras. Look, I got my Sony.
Nice.
Give me ideas.
Nice.
Give me ideas. Give me ideas. I've got my camera, and I got 2 lenses. Give me ideas. If you know me on Discord, throw me some stuff. Give me some ideas. Because right now I'm kind of stagnant, and I've got two videos. I keep saying it in the can but I haven't had time to or found time to edit them. So give me ideas. Get me motivated. What do you want to see? What do you want to see from me? You want to see more of the tortoise truck? My camper. What do you want to see? Anything. Give me ideas, please. Give me ideas.
I think that goes for all of us.
Yeah.
Rocker,
Yeah.
creator's block is a real thing. It certainly is. Well, cool. And nice cage on that camera there, Michael. I like that.
You like my small rig? I
Small
love
rig.
my small rig.
That's
It's a small rig.
That's
That's
what we
what it is.
use on our Bike Magic Pocket 6Ks at work.
Well, Jesus,
They're
this camera's so freaking small. I couldn't put my hand around it, so I had to get this.
Mm-hmm.
I just messaged you what was the cage around it. I just messaged you that. So
It's a small rig.
Small rig. Wow.
Yeah, it's a small rig on a 6 Alpha.
There you go. Nice teeth, by the way. And shirt. Shout out to Prep Ham Paul, who hopefully we'll see on the show here sooner than later.
Yes.
He needs to put his dragon tail.
KB5UTY. Dave, your turn. What's up?
All right, not much. Like I said, making the transition to the trailer and taking a deep dive into digital ham radio. This is going to end up being an all-star node. I built an MMDVM node for YSF and for D-Star, and just got those working. But yeah, trying to figure out, when you live in a camper and all you have is internet access, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere, how do you talk to people? How do you get messages back home besides cell phones? And so digging real deep, real fast into how to make all this stuff work. And so between that and downsizing, like I said, I need to start recording the process of me downsizing and what it takes and what it's like, and start putting out videos. That's kind of the plan.
Sweet. And if you do need help with the all-star node, 100% recommend Ham Radio Crusader.
Oh yeah, me and Freddie have been talking already.
Yeah, yeah, he'll have that thing up and going in 5 minutes for you, probably. All right, now making ourselves back around the clock to Marvin.
Yes. So I've got a new podcast coming out tomorrow. Oddly enough, it actually will be about QSL cards. So it'd be a little different. I'm more talking about the history of them, where they come from, why they're important, where that sort of thing. So a lot more deeper dive.
Hyper deep.
Hyper deep.
Yes.
Hyper Dave.
That might be a short for you there, but yeah, to help you out. A deep to QSL cards and information on that. So that'll be pretty good. I'm looking forward to that one. I should have got it out today, but I got a new toy this week, 3D printer, and that has been keeping me very occupied with new things, like this little clip I came up with to print to hold some cables and things like that. It's pretty amazing how this thing actually will rotate, and you don't have to clip it together. It was already printed that way, so it can just rotate just like it is. I don't know. It's freaking amazing. Kind of created like a little cable holder or something like that as well. So that was kind of cool. So it came out pretty decent. I put my call sign in the front just to play with it, just to figure how things, try to do some resizing and things, whatnot. So that's been kind of keeping me busy with that. But So my podcast got put to the side today. So priorities changed a little bit, unfortunately, on that one. But I've got another video coming out, finishing up the tower video, putting my tower up this summer and what that was like. So that should be out this next week as well. I'm going to be gone next week from the show, folks. I will be actually on a cruise. Buddy invited me last minute to hop on one. And so we're going to fly to Miami Sunday afternoon, and looking forward to going down to the Caribbean for a couple of days. I hope looks like still hurricane free at the moment, which is good. My big concern really is not about hurricanes, but more about the 10% of flights being shut down and whether that's going to affect me or not. So we'll see what happens there, how much I get delayed around flights. But my one thing I've been trying to figure out is I want to be able to track AIS data, which is ship data, while I am out on sea, and I can use my laptop and just put up like a little dongle or something like that with an AIS tracker. I thought about getting one of those, but just trying to find the best way to do that and keep it very low key. And so, if anybody has any ideas, message me w0met@thehamradioguide.com, or I'm good on QRZ as well. And so, just kind of, I'd like to see if you have a great idea for doing that. And of course, it's going to be on a Mac. I don't travel with anything but a Mac. So that's a little bit of my challenge too. I see there's an OpenCPN, I think it was some software. I've not had time to type into it, but I might be playing with that a little bit. And I'm trying to figure out what's the best handheld to be able to do that with. So you talked about the Yaesu FT5DR or FT5D. And I really like that handheld, but Yaesu does not allow you to do the communication like an ICOM or some of the Kenwoods do. So I'm going to have to probably invest in another HT of some sort. I'm wondering if the BTEX would do some of that. I'm going to reach out to KM4ACK, a good friend of mine.
Are you talking about like for WinLink and stuff like that and APRS?
For doing some data communications, yes.
UV Pro.
Yes.
Baofeng Tech's UV Pro is basically, I mean, it doesn't do everything that the D75 does.
Yep.
But it is basically the same radio for a whole lot cheaper than a D75.
Is D75 without D-Star?
Or is it the BTEC?
The BTEC UV Pro.
Yep.
Oh, the BTEC. Okay.
Yeah.
That's Baofeng, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought so.
Baofeng Tech.
Oh, is that what that really stands for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So.
Yep.
They deal with Baofeng, but it's actually a bunch of Americans that deal with it. The corporate office in South Dakota.
That's what confused me. Sorry, that's why I didn't realize it was actually Baofeng still.
No, it's BTEC. They're what they do is they import and modify. So any of the radios you buy from them have a different firmware than the original manufacturer's firmware, usually with a couple extra features, and they give you North American support.
I can't say a whole bunch, but kind of watch Baofeng Tech shortly after the first of the year. That's all I can say.
That's exciting, but I'll tell you what I'm still hung up on. Diaper Dave. I think he was trying to give Dave his new nickname.
Diaper Dave. Wow.
Diaper Dave.
Well, you guys were trying to figure out what to call Dave, so that was wrong, Marvin. He's a new panelist.
It was supposed to be Deeper Dive. It just came out wrong. So
Deeper Dave.
So anyway,
Dapper Dave. Dapper Dave.
Dapper Dave's not bad.
Dapper Dave will work.
That's what I was trying to say. Dapper Dave. That's it.
So Marvin, let me come back to the you wanted to pull in ships data. Is this just receiving, or is it going to be transmitting out too?
Receiving only.
Okay, I was going to say because cruise ships might be leery about TA.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Just receiving what other ships are around you. It's kind of cool to play with them and see when you're doing it. There's an iPhone app for it, but I don't want to use data. I want to be able to pull this from without having to use internet. So, yeah.
I was going to say they have the ship tracker you can write online.
Yeah,
tell you where everybody's at, and APRS does it too. APRS.fi also does it.
Okay. Julie had to remind me. What's the status of the dove? I had
where's the sticker?
I had completely. Well, it's winter now. I'm not putting a sticker on it in the middle of winter. But
Oh, it's not winter. What are you kidding me? You're in Tennessee. For God's sake.
we're supposed to get snow Sunday night.
Oh,
Wow.
BS.
Yeah.
I
But
lose my mind.
I can't say we're supposed to get snow Sunday. We're supposed to get flurries, but yeah, we're supposed to be down in the 20s. It's dry for down this far south, Michael. That's early.
Yeah, that's real early.
There's been a lot of predictions that this is going to be a very, very, very cold winter.
Yes.
And yeah, this is too early for us.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, guys, is last Wednesday I'm in Los Angeles and it's 97 freaking degrees out there. And I'm not. You can go look at the National Weather Service data. It was 97 degrees, and here I am. I get off the airplane here on Friday morning, 42 outside. Like, what the hell, y'all? But anyway, to answer your question, Julie, it is sitting out there, not been touched, and won't be touched until I get it ready to pull down to Florida here in a few months. So stay tuned. Other things coming. All right. Did we get everybody?
Yeah, go out, reach out to all of our channels, subscribe, help us all out, and just appreciate you guys joining in this evening. It's been a great chat. I mean, we started the show a little early there on things, and we've had people in there since 7:15 or so. So it's been great. So thank you all for joining and being a part of HamShackTV this week. We love having you here. You guys make the show. So
super exciting show. Yeah, super exciting show. Really excited to see as much communication pre-show in the chat. That was exciting.
Great.
I'll make sure that we have the show posted early enough that can continue. It's nice that actually, surprisingly, and I know most of you folks watching don't give a hoot about the YouTube algorithm, but whenever you're chatting pre-show like that, that helps the YouTube algorithm push the show out. So please continue to do that. That was fantastic. Appreciate all the super chats in there. Of course, T.O. had to make sure he got to the top of the list tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll see if we can top that out a little bit further. As for me, I've got another video premiering tomorrow. You guys have noticed I'm pushing a little bit more edgier, controversial videos as of late. There's strategy behind that, and I'm going to ask your patience and forgiveness up front. But there's another video coming out tomorrow evening that's going to be really good. And then that's really about it for now. I'm not doing This Week in Amateur Radio this week, so that'll be some other folks.
I haven't had him in several weeks, so
yeah. There is a potentiality. I can't promise anything, but there's a potential that I might have to make a trip up to New York in a couple of weeks. So we're hoping. No, I could care less about going to New York City.
No.
New York City.
Josh.
New York City.
There ain't no pace salsa around here. What?
Where?
Go visit the new
Where in New York are you going?
Manhattan.
He's going.
That's New York City. That's not New York. Okay.
Yeah, New York City. So
New York City.
Again with the pace salsa. Was it pace salsa that did that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of pace salsa, and I'll make this the last one. I saw something on Facebook earlier when I was scrolling through, and good Lord, it took me back to being a baby. You remember the commercials? I forget what the name of it was, but it was, "Can you please pass the jelly?"
I remember that.
It was, and they got pissed because it was actually called fruit spread. They did not want it to be called jelly. But anyway, Paulson's or something like that, something with a P.
I remember that.
I remember. I don't know what it was.
But by the way, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I love seeing nostalgic crap. Even though I'm 37 and a young buck, according to Dave, I still love nostalgic crap, whether it's 80s or 90s. It's just fun to look at. Palmer's. Julie wins the award tonight. It's Palmer's fruit spread.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So get her right.
For you Southern guys, guess what I found near Brown University about 2-3 weeks ago?
Biscuits and gravy.
No, Duke's mayonnaise.
Oh,
You know what? Everybody loves Dukes. I hate that stuff.
Don't tell me you're a Miracle Whip guy, Dave.
Oh no.
No, but I like it over helmets. I do like Dukes over helmets. I will have to say that.
I'd agree with you.
But I found Duke's mayonnaise at a little bodega next to Brown University, and my jaw hit the floor. I was like, "What?" Yeah, that was awesome.
You know what I got to go with? I got to go with the hometown favorite, JFG. Why are you all looking at me like crazy? Is JFG not nationally available?
I guess
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
You've heard of JFG coffee, haven't you?
No.
I lived
What?
in Tennessee. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
JFG, Juliet Fox Golf.
No.
It must only be in your town.
Harvey lived in Tennessee. What the hell are you talking about?
I never saw it.
Nope.
What? No.
That must be a regional thing.
Silence.
No. There ain't no way.
No, yeah, there's a way, dude.
Anybody in chat heard of this?
Has anybody heard of? I know Terry has. Terry's a local, so he's heard of it.
Like Julie said, crickets.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did that come from? I don't have a cricket sound.
I know where it came from, but I'm not going to tell you.
I knew Terry would know JFG. Holy crap! I thought that's a national company my entire life.
No.
He did say hometown, like Sean said.
Oh dear God! All right, it's time for this show to wrap up, guys. I'll meet y'all back in the waiting room here in just a minute, guys. Appreciate you everybody watching HamShack TV live tonight. What a fun show! Y'all have been super interactive, super fun, and definitely appreciate that. We're doing all kinds of new stuff here on the show. If you are watching on, let's see here, who's all simulcast? If you're watching on TO's channel, if you're watching on Hillbilly Dave's channel, or Marvin's channel, the Ham Radio Guy. Appreciate y'all tuning in over there. Make sure you come over and check out HamShack TV. Hit that subscribe button on my channel as well. But guys watching on HamShack TV, make sure you go over, support these guys. You know, I will say this, I'm extremely fortunate. Probably in the next week, I will be hitting 9,000 subscribers. At least that's the path, the rate that it's looking like. So I'm very fortunate. None of these guys have anywhere close to those numbers. So let's help them out. Let's all go over to each one of their channels and let's hit that subscribe button and get engaged with those guys. They come over here. I don't pay them or anything like that. I appreciate their support and their help. They're helping this channel grow. And in turn, I want to help their channels grow. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe and make the comments and all that good stuff that the YouTube algorithm wants you to do. And also, certainly goes to help the channel. Guys, you've been great. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you in future videos here on HamShack TV 73, AA4WX, WSCB 693. Just wait for it. It's coming. I promise you. It's still coming.
Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. And everyone has a price for the $1 Million Man. All right.
That's for you, Jason, if you're still watching. Good night, everybody.